Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name's SerenitySoloGamer and we are continuing with the main story of Final Fantasy XIV, finally! So let's get straight to it. So I want to speak. You are the Uldan envoy. Begging your pardon, sir, but might I inspect the missive you bear?
Yeah.
Verily, this is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please come with me.
So you are the Uldan envoy. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-e Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
Yes, I do. Do you want it?
A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano. Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? It would seem my counterparts recounted the tale in some detail. That is well. A message from the Admiral? A wolf has been sniffing around her stables, you say? I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. But first, friend of my friend, I would tell you more of the Gallian threat. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even among the most influential nations of Islabard, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of Magitech some 50 years past helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Emboldened by this new technology, it set out subjugating its neighbours, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. When all of Islabard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of Magitech alone. Its success owed much to the consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor, Solus Zos Galvus, the man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he has lived long, and after more than 80 winters, it is said he grows frail and ever more prone to illness. If rumours are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilised the imperial court. This would explain the Empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much needed time to rebuild. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea in the form of the 14th Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius van Belsar, a man whose ambitions are known to us. So long as he breathes Eorzean air, none of us may sleep easy. The calamity wreaked such devastation upon the realm that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds. Never mind rebuild our defences. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resources to look up beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding the Brazen Wolf. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Gallians is greater still. Clearly each nation can no longer afford to think of that which only occurs in its own borders. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the people of Eorzea together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provision shall be made for a service here in Gridania. Sorry, I do have a cold, so please excuse that. I do really wish I could make these episodes longer for you as well. Please, PlayStation, increase the limit. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home. Where is my home? I ain't got a home. Home is wherever I lay my hat. I can now make use of the airships, but I've got to pay gil. But it's not a lot of gil, so that's fine. Oh, I can take that one on. Nice. I pray your meeting with the Elder Seedseer went well, my Lord Envoy. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not deliver a message to Admiral Melvin Blutham of Bluthalaminsa? While you were there, did you happen to meet Badron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. Well, I am told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you are interested in learning more, please speak with Badron at his establishment. I shall, but first I've got to get my conjurer on. Oh, I've got conjurer. Duh. I'm here! You fool, I'm already here! What the hell is going on with me today? This cold is really getting into my head. So we're not far from the dungeons, and I'm still not entirely sure how I'm going to be getting this done, to be honest with you. I mean, I've had no, barely any views or responses so far. Well, no responses on these videos. Greetings, Serenity. You radiate the confidence of a conjurer who neglects not his study of the elements. I confess I have no lesson for you to learn this day. Instead, I would ask that you aid me in the education of another. Yes, I speak of Sylphie. After no small amount of prompting, bordering on coercion, the child has finally promised to attempt to embrace the forces of nature, but I am afraid this matter is not so easily resolved. Sylphie has never attempted to learn the basic offensive spells that you and most other conjurers mastered before first venturing into the wild. As such, she is ill-equipped to undertake the trials which furnished you and your peers with an understanding of the elements. Put simply, she is no match for the tainted spirits of nature. But if a more capable conjurer were to accompany her and purify the corruption in her stead, it may yet serve to impress upon her the power of the forces at work. I bid you take her on a pilgrimage around the Twelveswood and give her the opportunity to witness these confrontations firsthand. Earth, wind, water, she must know them all. Show her the majesty and primal ferocity of nature. And, as it was with you, let Earth be her first lesson. Sylphie awaits you at Bent Branch Meadows. Pray forgive my presumption, but I thought it best to send her on ahead while her conviction remains strong. Once you have located the patch of corrupted soil at Bent Branch, draw forth the tainted sprite and let her witness the struggle that ensues. May the elementals aid you in this endeavour, Serenity. Okay, I'll run here, there and everywhere, I don't mind. So, I've not even completed my training yet, and it seems I'm going to become a tutor. Those that can't teach. That's why I never go in as a conjurer. Right, so, Central Shroud. Hold on, didn't we do Earth in North Shroud before? Oh, I just remembered I forgot to put the Athenianites as favoured destinations. Oh, that's gonna cost. Oh no, I'll take I shall take the airship if it costs too much. None! None! I think, I could be wrong here, but I think the higher level you are up to a certain point, the enemies take longer to notice you, but when you reach a certain point, they just stop fighting you altogether. Which is good until you get to the last expansion, and then everything just wants to kill you.
Hi, Sophie.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh no, my armature's not level 20, is it? So what have any level 20 gear? So please, I want you to tell me how you want dungeons doing. I need to know. Ah! I wasn't scared, I was just a little startled, that's all. I'm so startled. Sorry, South Park reference. It was as if a mass of solid wrath had erupted from the ground, and I'd never felt anything. Never mind. We have to head to the Bannock next. Let's get this over with. I'm so cold. My voice acting is quite bad normally, but it is even worse now. I've got a cold. I do absolutely apologise. What is my oh, I'm gonna have to get my gear fixed. Yep. May as well get it all done while I'm here. I wish they had a repair all function, that I'd just repair everything you've got. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Silly me. No wind sprite. Go away. Nobody likes you. Well, the wind might. Done, Sylphie, you could do this, see? So easy. Gods! The wind blew straight through me. It felt both gentle and sharp at the same time. I can't explain it. This is something you can conjure? Let's be on our way. The last one is at Lilystone. Where the hell is Lilystone? Down this way somewhere. Where? I see where it is. None! Oh, down where they found her fishing rod. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, there is of this series, there is a playlist for them, starting from oldest to newest. I don't understand why some people, like if something's running in sequence, some YouTubers set them new to old, so you're watching the newest episode first, going backwards. No, I'm going to set them from old to new, so you can start straight from episode 1 if you want, or just skip to whichever episode you want to. Or add it to watch later. To watch in your own time, basically. Well, you're watching it in your own time anyway, I'm not there with you. But just so, you know, it's there for you to watch, and new videos are going to be added every day, so it's perfect if you want to catch up with the videos. I'm really hoping you all enjoy these though, I really do. Well, no one is right now, but I'm hoping that changes. As I prove myself to be a Final Fantasy consistent streamer. You're gonna see me, are you not? Not streamer, I'm not streaming. But I do want to move on to streaming, I might add. So if you think you might like that, longer videos, but there will be 1080. I won't be able to make them any less than that. Any more than that. Blinking, I can underselling myself massively here. Come on, water sprites. I can't say no one likes you, because a good bath's very relaxing, so... So everyone likes you, well, apart from people who got a phobia of water. Depending on the context, everybody likes you. The lake is so beautiful. I never noticed how clearly the sky is reflected in its surface. I never noticed. Let's head back. I'm ready to speak with the guildmaster now. Are you nearly? I can't see the sky reflected in it, love. I can see a few reflections, but not the sky. Right, back to New Gridania. I'm dreading getting the full dailies on because you're not going to... I'm not going to be able to film many videos in a day then. Like today I can film 6. But that'll knock it down to like 2 when those come out. Well, when I get to them. I'm here, Guildmaster. I'm here, Guildmaster. Welcome back, my avid conjurers. How fared you in your encounter with the elements? Sylphie, what did you sense as Serenity cleansed the sources of corruption? It's hard to explain. It was like hearing voices crying out in joy. And I felt the happiness wash over me. The world seemed sharper, more alive. It was almost as if nature was speaking to me. But why, Brother Isumi? Why did my mother teach me to avoid this side of Conjury? What was she so afraid of? I do have a little speech impediment, so I apologise about that too. There are certain truths that hide behind the mask of our words, and there is much that your mother didn't tell you. But you needn't seek all the answers at once, Sylphie. Even now your mind founders amid a sudden inundation of awareness. The first time we connected with nature can be a wonderful but disorientating experience. I suggest you allow yourself some time to adjust to this new perspective. Yes, Guildmaster. You have my gratitude, Serenity. Thanks to you, Sylphie has taken a most important step. You heard her mention voices crying out in joy, did you not? It appears the mother's gift has passed on to the daughter. Such sensitivity is not something one can achieve through meditation and training, but a blessing that only a few fortunate chosen receive. And as you have no doubt surmised, Sylphie's mother was one such person. The misunderstanding of that blessing, however, was what led her down such a tragic path. We cannot allow Sylphie's astonishing talents to consume him in the same manner. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. The girl has barely awoken to her potential, and for that potential to be fully realised, your support is yet needed. And I suspect she failed to mention that the promise of your involvement in her lessons was the reason for her change of heart. Ah, you underestimate the impression your quiet determination has made on young Sylphie. If modesty prevents you from acknowledging your own good deeds, consider this task a part of your training. For conjurers are healers of wounds, be they physical or otherwise. Walk with her on her journey, Serenity, and together explore the myriad mysteries of nature.
Okay.
Right, so, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Nope. So, up. 4. It's giving me 4, extra 4 damage, that is. So let me just, Conjurer. So Gladiator, Marauder, Lancer, Arcanist 18. Arcanist needs to go up. And just check the hunting logs. Archer. Yep. Not yet. Yeah, that's fine. What have you got? Stone Shell, Kedrat, of Gold Offerings. Yep, that's fine for now. So, Limsa. So, airship landing, then Limsa. See how much it costs. Limsa. 432. Think I made the money. Airship landing. And then favoured destination, finally. There we are, 120, much better than 140. Yeah, 140. 400 and odd. My god, my head is so foggy with this cold. Please bear with me, I will still try and be entertaining, but I can't promise anything, to be honest with you. Not right now. But I'm going to try. and try my hardest. I value each and every one of you watching, and I thank you so much if you are. I'm not going to have all these scenes. I'm only going to have that scene on once. Because it's all the same, basically, apart from the docking station. I do pardon any sniffles you may hear. So, yep, there. So I can get my favoured destination put on, which I completely forgot about. And then the aft castle. Thank you. Ethernet. Aft castle. Oh, it's there. It's at the top. Oh, should have been the first place I looked. Which way? This way. I do also suffer from reflux, and it makes me a bit gassy, so I do apologise if you hear any burps or anything. I'm just apologising throughout this entire video. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit whenever you like, mate, and I'll be with you in a... Hi, I'm Badrin, alright? Who's asking? Ah, I heard I got a job for a capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warm, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding early. But if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. Oh, hold on. I wanted Arcanist for this, not Conjurer. So skip all this talking again. And what we got? And the bronze piece. Now thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it, some suspicious looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of Satasha Seagrot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north of Aleport and find out what they're up to, find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long as the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit and folks here are feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Badron, I would be happy to elaborate. Was a different person. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellowjackets himself. So, to what do I owe this rare honour, Commander Rayner? Come to make sure my patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation. I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moons, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Satasha Seagrot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Kurls had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defences daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched thin as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Satasha is located in western Lacosia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult the Melper. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lad. Fine, I suppose I'm getting bullied into this now. We all know how it feels to have one too many. That's why I'll not fault our patrons for much of what goes on at our tables. But is it too much to ask that they keep their belongings on their person when they leave? It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later, ranting and raving as if their drunken headlessness was somehow my fault. Take this impressive-looking journal right here. As oft used as it seems to be, I've no doubt its owners is tearing up the town searching for his prized possession. My God, this cold! It's blocking my nose up and giving me sniffles. A stranger he was, a swarthy Rogadin who enjoyed his drink. Seemed to be getting on well with one of our regulars, Quentinane. Perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but last time I did that, Badron docked my wages. Well, I'm not bothered if he docked your wages. I want a free drink. You're either a brave man or a fool, friend. Stuff it. You're either a brave man or a fool, friend, to be wandering the streets of Limsa tonight. What with the slash of a fisherman's bottom on the loose? You've not heard? There's a madman about. It said he brandishes blade so long and sharp they could gut a whale. No one's seen any blood yet, but that hasn't stopped the rumours from sending shivers up my spine in every alehouse in town. That you're still standing before me tells me you don't scare as easily as the rest. Perhaps you could assist with the investigation. To start with, you might want to look into that screamer that stirred outside. Woo. That was my shudder. Have I seen who? Look, just cause I spend more nights in the wedge than in my own home, doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod who comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a minute, that bloody book. Why didn't you say so sooner? The tight-arsed bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. Said he was heading for Aleport. Aye, where else, the scurvy sop. Nymir willing, he is still stranded at the ferry docks, though though the gods know it won't help get my girl back. Oh. I'm not getting your girl back, I want to get this book. Thank you. What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher. Apprehend him, toss him in jail, throw away the key, or gut him and feed his lifeless body to the sharks for all I care. Just do something. Woe is me. Whatever did I do to deserve this cruel fate? For 6 moons I saved every last gill of my husband's hard-earned wage, for going new shoes, for a new purse, sometimes even food for our children, all in anticipation of this day. What's so special about today, you ask? Why, this day marks the arrival of the world-renowned aesthetician in Limsa, I don't know. My endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-raising transformation that would have every fashion-conscious Leminson oohing and ahhing in admiration. Instead, I find myself accosted by this lecherous lout. Speaking of which, weren't you going to do something about this? Go ahead and have your way with him. I doubt he has anything to say for himself. Why is doubt not there? Let me put doubt on quick bar. On favourites.
I doubt you, flustered man.
Oh, the ignominy of it all. Of course you take her side. For shame. Is there not one sympathetic ear in this entire nation? An artiste of my renown should be welcomed with open arms and a 21 cannon salute. Instead, I am branded a criminal, the tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles from the side of a frigate. I will not last long in my weakened state. No, even as we speak, the world around me grows dim. With my dying breaths I speak unto you 3 names, 3 kind souls who may yet put right what has gone so frightfully wrong, and hoping each time the next leap will be the leap home. Wrong show. Forge Master Hananza of Naldik and Vimelis, and Guildmaster Beatin of the Gridanian Caboters Guild, and Severian at the Alchemist Guild in Uldar. If there is 1 ounce of compassion in you, seek them out, and tell them Jandaline sent you. When my soul is restored, and my name rightfully cleared, all of Limsa, nay, the entire realm will sing your praises, for I, Jandaline, am none other than the I'm trying to give you content, I promise. No matter how bad or cringy it is, I'm still trying to give you content. You know, I am one upon hundreds of millions of people on YouTube uploading content. I'm failing, but I'm trying. Oh, there's that one got... No. Damn. I could have just ran round. I was going to just teleport there, but obviously not. Then Fisherman's Guild. Jandaline sent you? Let me guess, the balmy fool's lost his tools, pardon me, the appendages of his very soul, again. And is thrashing and tossing like the end of days is nigh. The man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his work like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd save himself these misunderstandings. Now I've not got a whit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity, indeed for having to play along to his whinging. Any road, this should shut him up for a while. Tell him that if he loses these, I'll graft the next pair onto his bloody hands. So, ferry docks! I'm gonna get you little fishy. Now that was Red Dwarf reference. Oh, wrong way. What was that? That was the Hylian. Fisherman's Guild. Yep. Keep calling it ferry docks. It's Fisherman's Guild. Duh. No, not yet. Not yet. I'll read that later. I can't read it later. Oh, I was going to skip it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was going to read that later. I was going to decline. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Really am. If you have business with me, be quick about it. My ferry and my next great adventure await.
I've got your journal.
My journal? Why, I thought I'd lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Ha ha ha. Did you steal a glance at its pages, perchance? No? A shame that. For this book contains, how might I say it, a record of my numerous achievements. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself, which I believe I just did. Ha 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 ha. You've the air of an adventurer about you, if one still untested. But take heart, even the most accomplished adventurer, I speak from personal experience, was once a whelp with more dreams than sense. Were there only some way for me to repay you? But of course, I have a fresh journal right here that might as well have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own that one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds? And with that I shall be off for adventure, and a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest ale calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at the wench, do thank that Ellison fellow for his generosity. Ha 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 ha. I apologise. So... Oh no, I don't want Tim... Oh yeah, I may as well go for Tim Peace. Didn't want Tin Piece, but you don't get much for those. I've got the challenge log, open it from logs. That's what that says. Right, ready? I'm going to count to 3, and then pause anytime you're in there, and then go forward. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So, carpenters, alchemists. Yeah, let me go back to Uldar first. This one. New Gridania. So Timber Master Beaton. And so say we, and so say we. No, don't want you. A message from Jandaline, you say? So he's lost another one. Does that man not understand that wood doesn't simply grow on... actually it does. At least in a manner of speaking. But the fact remains that resources are in short supply. For all his flowery words, if his tools were truly an extension of his very being, one would think he'd find a way to hold on to them for more than a fortnight or two. Jandalane's skills are not to be doubted, but his temperament leaves much to be desired. Still, it's not my place to judge. Take this to him and let us both hope that he will right his ways.
Thank you. Put some clothes on, you mucky bugger.
LFL voice. Right, so airship landing, go to Ulda. Yeah. I'll skip that one because we've seen it, so that's all it is. It takes off, it arrives. That's all it does. Alchemist. Hosting strip, yes please. It doesn't matter which really. As long as it puts me near a crystal. So, alchemist, there we are. You've come on behalf of Jandalane? Why, I just furnished him with a fresh batch of my special creations last week. I realise the man's services are in demand, but it would be physically impossible for him to exhaust the entire supply so soon. Stolen, you say? An unfortunate turn of events indeed, if not entirely unexpected. You see, the man is something of a genius, and genius is often misunderstood by modest minds. Trust me as I speak from extensive personal experience. Yes, great minds must band together in trying times, lest the realm be deprived of our talents, and so I command you, deliver this parcel to Jandalane with all speed. Okay, I shall. What will have to happen if I do catch up with content is drop them down to 1 a day for the time being, not right now. But, well, I say not right now. Oh, I didn't go to the plaza. I say not right now, these are done in advance and I often make the changes sooner than I thought, so it's possible. It could already have happened. Register favourite destination. Thank you. Now how much is it to get to Limsa? Still 295. Ethernet. Airship landing and then back to Limsa. Excuse me. Where? Oh! I haven't gone to Limsa yet, you fool! I'm thinking, how the hell do I get up to the Aft Castle or wherever I need to go? Yeah, I need to go to the Aft Castle, don't I? So the Drowning Wench, that's the Aft Castle. Out here.
Jandalane, I'm back. Oh well.
If there is an ounce of compassion in you, friend, I beg you, retrieve for me the tools of my trade, for I am none other than Jandalane, the asses.
Yeah.
Could this be? Yes, I can feel it. The light returns to my eyes. Power courses through my fingers. I live. And as I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Begone, foul demon! And so I ask, how do you feel, madam? Why, it's as if I've but in a single magnificent moment, I travelled beyond the void and returned to life as the embodiment of all that is beautiful in the world. Could it be? Yes, it must. How else to explain such power? You are the one whose coming was foretold. You, yes, you are the aesthetician. In the flesh, madam, I am Jandalane. Jandalane, crafter of coffers, so divine that Methina herself doth begrudge my clientele their beauty. But let us speak of you, madam, for where a moment ago stood a fashion challenge trump, now there stands a beauty reborn.
Yay!
And you are the one I must thank for reviving my soul, and that I might once again bestow my gifts on the realm bereft of beauty, a kindness I intend to repay in full. Do you fear that your own hairstyle is becoming passé? Fear the spectre of ugliness threatening to consume you? Fear not, friend, for it shall not survive my wrath. Nothing changed. Nothing changed, Jandalane. I want a refund. As the madam before you, as this very realm we call home, from an abyss of unfathomable drabness, you shall rise anew. My clients have been known to make reservations moons, even years in advance. But you shall know no such troubles. No, for proving a staunch ally to good taste, when all others turned a blind eye, I gladly place myself at your beck and call. Yes, the next time you find yourself plagued by aesthetic ennui? I don't know that word. You need only ring the crystal bell from the comfort of any inn room at which you have taken up lodgings. Jandalane shall hasten to the scene. Yes, in a flash, the dreary, uninspired life you have hitherto known shall end. You shall travel to the realm beyond and return to us as a beauty reborn. I give you this token as a trust between us. Treasure it, for it is the key to a world of aesthetic wonders ordinary men shall never know. Oh, Master Jandalane, do come back. I've not made my next appointment.
Master Jandalane, thank you.
Thank you. Alright, ready? Oh, let that go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2,000 gil. You know, I might just start reading them, to be honest. It's easier than... I'm taking just as long doing 1, 2, 3. So, at the Hall of the Novice, I need... where's... There. There. So... There. What I want to do is get this dungeon set up for this episode, at the end of this episode. And then we can go at it at the beginning of next episode. Hopefully. Yeah, we've got 10 minutes, we can. Airport. This ferry is bound for Airport. Are you riding with us?
Yes, thank you.
God, I've used so much money. So, where do we need to go? Oh yeah, the building just up here. And then we've got all these. And then some more up there. Got loads of side quests to go. I apologise. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear you had to brave the depths of the Satasha Sea Grot. The occupants of those caves are rumoured to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we here at the All of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him and you can register for the exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise.
I've already done it! Don't need to anymore. Hi.
When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of Satasha Sea Grot, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Okay, I suppose so. Oh, this way. Where am I going? Excuse me. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty, and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods! I assume you already know about the ships seen slipping about around the Isle of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Satasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I will keep watch out here. Pray you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. Use the duty finder to enter Satasha. So I'll read it, it doesn't matter. Instant raids are party-based content which take place in closed environments such as dungeons. The term instance refers to the fact that these areas are reserved for a single group of players, meaning that you will not encounter any others during your time with them. Parties must rely on their own wits and strength to conquer the many challenges that await them, such as deadly traps, complex mazes, and powerful bosses. To add to the challenge, Instanced raids have numerous requirements such as time limits, level restrictions, and limitations of changing classes or jobs while within. Finally, raids can be joined either by forming a party and speaking with the NPC at the entrance, or by using the duty finder to automatically pair you with other adventurers around the world with the same ambitions. Yeah, I don't want to be using it just yet. First, highlight a duty from the list and press the join button to begin the matching process. A padlock icon indicates duty that cannot be accessed until you have achieved certain requirements such as level or quest completion. Once you have registered, you can view the duty's particulars, including party and server status, by selecting Duty Finder from the duty list. When your party has been successfully formed, a confirmation prompt will appear. Remember, it is good practice to work out a battle plan with your party before rushing headlong into an instance. Right, so what I'll do, I'll leave that here because we've only got 5 minutes left. So if I leave this here today, this will allow me to start it as soon as I join the dungeon next time. Now, the good thing is I've left side quests, so if we've got time left after the dungeons, I can make a start of the side quests. And then hopefully that'll tide us over, and then I can do the same for the next dungeon. So, because we've got 3 dungeons in a row to go and then a trial. So, hopefully, this will work out. I would love to know what you think of, well, how the dungeons are going to be done. I mean, how would you like them done? Would you prefer them in their own separate videos? But mind you, that is going to kind of, because I'm limited to an hour, that's going to kind of break up the videos too badly. I mean, you don't want to watch a video halfway through to have to go to another video to come back to this one, do you? So, I would love to hear your thoughts of how you would like these to be done, because as of right now, this is the only way I can think of, leaving it till the beginning of the episode and getting it done. However, the ones at the end, like of the base game, the dungeons, may take more than an hour. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. If it gets to like 50 minutes and a cutscene comes on, let that play out, stop it, and then come back onto it. I don't know yet. So hopefully you're enjoying the videos. If you are, please like, comment and subscribe. I would love to hear your thoughts about how the videos are going. I would love to hear your thoughts about the channel in general, and I would love to hear what games you suggest I play. They don't have to be horror, they don't have to be fantasy. There can be any games. I preferably are looking for games less than 15 hours, but you know, if you suggest any others, and I've got no other shorter games to film, I will look into doing the longer ones as well. I can't promise 2 videos on each, but I am looking into doing Skyrim Anniversary Edition if you'd like that. But that might be on Xbox, and then you'd have no intros and outros or anything like that. But just straight into the game, straight back out. So, once again, I thank you all very much for watching. Please share if you can, because my channel is so small right now. It's just, I can't do anything with it to make it look nice, and no one's seeing it. I'm barely getting any impressions, barely any click-through rates. So, if you could help, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm not going to drag this on any longer. I shall see you in the next one when we should be able to enter Satasha. Thank you so much. Goodbye.